What's up everybody? The 345 update notice is here. Well, it's here. I'm sure by the time you guys watch this video, it's going to be here. There's a couple other things that I wanted to go over aside from the short video. Aside from the monster balancing, which we saw already. We don't need to talk about that again. There's a couple things that are different, but kind of not different. They're the same. Okay, so skills have been balanced. We'll go see that. Goodwill Contest. So this is basically a contest room. This is like a little tournament that you can set up for yourself, your friends, your guildmates. Really cool. I love that this just came out of nowhere. Contest was like, man, let's do Goodwill. They really want to make this an esport. But this is cool. It's a Goodwill, so it's not like ranked or anything. It's awesome. You can basically, 50 players can enter one contest room. I think we might like live stream this and then play around with it and see what we can do. But this is pretty cool. Really neat new little feature. Goodwill contest rules. I like the Goodwill because you could just keep playing Goodwill all day. It's kind of a free-to-play thing. It's like you can keep playing it all day and not have to worry about like, oh, my energy's gone. No, just keep doing World Arena, Goodwill battles all day. Doesn't ever run out. I think that's really cool. Really cool. That's one of the things I'm actually pretty happy with. Goodwill contest rules. Now we have the normal battle. We have two other modes too. 4-star or below battle. You can only select 4-star or below monsters. Really cool. All right. Again, another nice free-to-play thing. And then 20-star battle. It's a battle that proceeds based on the rule limits the sum of the default star grade of selected monsters to 20. Okay. So what does that mean? That means you have 5 monsters. You can use, for those 5 monsters, you can use all 5 4-stars. You could use some Nat 5s, and you could use some Nat 3s. Like if you use 2 Nat 5s and 1 Nat 4, you have to use, the last 2 picks have to be Nat 3s. So it can only be 20 stars max of default star grades. Nat 3, Nat 4, Nat 5, add those up, and then it's gotta be, it can't be more than 20. Alright. So that's pretty cool. Again, also the World Arena Goodwill Battle screen has been improved. Nice, I don't know what that is. Number of slots have been increased from 5 to 600. They said they weren't going to do this. They changed their mind. You know what? I'm happy with 100 slots. I know we were like, oh, it needs to be 1,000. No. I'm happy with 100. It's improvement. It's a step in the right direction. Honestly, I think this is going to be a huge difference. It seems like it's only 100, but I think this is going to actually make a huge difference. A really big difference. Because if you're maxed on runes, if you're like, oh, I'm at 500, like, you know how hard it is to get from 500 to 400, right? If you're trying to weed out and make space for 100, you're like, oh my god, this is so hard. 100 is a big number. Based on like the amount of different runes combinations we have. So that's actually going to I think that's going to be a noticeable change. So I'm really happy about that. Monster slot and monster storage will be modified as... Okay, so this is basically, if you already have your monster storage already maxed, if you already have your monster slots on your island maxed up to 100, this isn't going to make any difference. So I don't see... also, the max number of slots, this makes a difference for me. The max number of slots, because I maxed it, I'm trying to like make space in my monster storage. Max number of slots has been increased from 500 to 600 monster storage. That's great. I think they were like, oh, well, people are spending less on summons because they are maxed already. They don't have space. Let's do this so they can summon more. Let's max it so they can summon more. So that's nice. I don't think it's going to impact too many people, especially free-to-play. It's not going to impact too many people. But things like pay-to-play players that are like, collect all these monsters, they're like millions of these different Nat 4s in storage. Because they're like, well, they might get the light dark one version. They need skill-ups. So that's pretty cool. I think it impacts me maybe more than other players. I don't think it impacts a lot of players, but I'm at least happy about it for me. New game introduction menu has been added. Okay, so this is just the stuff that in the intro that for the last update, they're just putting it in the game so you can see it from there also. Bug fixes, chat notification that was deactivated has been reactivated. Good. Hopefully that's nothing bad happens with that. Okay. When Inugami defeated during the battle. I don't know what that's all about, but okay. Scrolling will no longer reset if you delete friends from the... Oh, I didn't know about that. Apple Watch, check notices and events. Okay, I don't have an Apple Watch. I'm not that cool. So these look like basically the same. I glanced over them. I might have missed something that they're just like, it's still the same ones we went over in the last patch. There's some stuff talking about silence. I don't remember if we talked about the silence in the when we were talking about that. Like the Valkyria and the Sea Emperor and the Mermaid and the Assassin. Those monsters are not getting buffed, they're just changing the wording on their skills. So that's it, yeah. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Chewbacca's the best, oh my god. 5 minutes. But I'm really excited, okay, I'm really excited about monster storage being upgraded 100. Rune storage upgraded 100, that's phenomenal, that's great. I'm really happy about that. I'm glad they decided to actually listen and do that. And then these Goodwill battles, I think that I'm more excited about these than the skill balancing. I'm really, because the Goodwill contest, I think I'm gonna use that, right? I'm gonna use that to make videos. I'm gonna make a little contest or whatever. So, which I really wasn't planning on doing before, because it's like I don't want to have to manage that. But if it's in the game already implemented, it's gonna be easy to make contests, right? Or should be. So we'll check that out on stream. Anyway, guys, that's all that's going on here. And then we have, I mean, we already saw, if you want, go check out my videos if you didn't see what we were talking about, the skills. It's a long video, but there's some of the monsters got buffed. The ones everyone wanted to get buffed, the Nat 5s that everyone was like, please buff this monster, really didn't get, the little ones. But think about it this way. Think about it this way. Remember when Rakan, they were like, okay, well, like they finally agreed to buff Rakan, and then they did a little one. People weren't happy. A little one, and then after that he was OP. So I think we're gonna look at like Chandra, Daphnis. Who else? What are the Nat 5s got? Chandra, Daphnis, Pungbeck. They could be OP because now they're like, this is how Rakan started. He got little buffs and then he became OP. These guys are getting little buffs. And then you see they might buff him a couple more times and then they get OP. So I wouldn't worry too much about, we'll see. Keep an open mind. We'll see, because we know what happened with Rakan, and I wouldn't mind Daphnis turning into the next OP Rakan type monster. Alright guys, that's it for today. Leave it short and sweet. I will see you guys, hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys as always in the next video.